Guys, welcome. This your girl. You already know how we do it. I hope you like my little cute little, little logo I put together. But anyway, so I'm gonna do another mug. I had a customer order the mug, and I just wanted to show y'all again because I keep getting asked how did I do it. So I guess I keep making videos until people get to understand it. So here, when you're putting your image on it, you want to tape it and you want to make the image as tight as you can get, and you want to tape it. Make sure the tape is tight and get all around the edges as you see, and all around the bottom that I press to make sure it's tight so no air can get through it. That's the whole thing to keep from ghosting. And I put a piece of parchment paper on the bottom. That you don't have to do is other ways to get around that part. I put that on there so you don't get the scuff. It don't mess the bottom of your mug when the mug touch the bottom of the it's a metal plate at the bottom inside. I was trying to show you it's a metal plate inside. I have showed it to you before. So if you don't get it, you can really get more detail in the previous video. I try to leave it linked up. But inside it's a metal part, and what it is you can use a metal straw or a metal stirrer. They have the metal. You can get them off of Amazon, and you can actually take that and you can lay that at the bottom so your cup doesn't touch the surface of the metal part and it won't get scuffled. Or people also hold it up a little bit and then lock it in place so it doesn't touch the bottom. But because I picked that, use the parchment paper, I'm able to let my cup touch the bottom. And I also use my silicone mat because when you're doing a skinny tumbler, is at least space inside when you close it, and you don't want space because you want the tumbler to touch the heating surface inside the mug press. So you can use some people use cardboard and some people use different things. But I don't like the cardboard because it gets hot in the cardboard. It kind of burns a little bit. So I don't want to chance it. So, but the silicone, get some type of silicone, it works. Or you could use parchment paper and make a little thing. So you want to get it in, and you want to don't. Well, with me, because of the way that I have two different images I put together, so I have, as you see, the long line um for my borderline. So normally you would want to put that facing to back, but then I have one on each side, so I didn't do it that way. So and you're gonna turn it each time. You're gonna turn it 4 times because you want each section to get the heat for the same amount. Some people do 1 minute, some people do a minute and 15, a minute and 20. But what I noticed, because I'm using the machine, so I just let it go for a whole 2 minutes because the machine actually beeps. Normally, it's not made for to do a skinny tumbler. The machine is not made for to do tumblers. They're made for like regular mugs. So that's one of the reasons why it doesn't fit. You have to kind of put something in it to give it that snug fit and things like that. So it doesn't light all the way up. But it does recognize the heat, I guess the heat of the sublimation. So I actually noticed after 2 minutes it beeps like the normal beep. So I with this one I said I'm gonna give it a try, and I did it and it works perfect. Cause I really still set my timer, because I do it for like a minute and 15 seconds, a minute and 20, some around that way. But then as I realized it, okay, so the machine gonna beep anyway at 2 minutes. But I still kept my timer just for my safety, and I still went on the width of using the timer on the machine. But like I said, I did notice it, and it actually works. So you're gonna press it. You're gonna turn it off. Press it on all four sides. So you're gonna let it press. You're gonna pull it up, and you're gonna turn it. And then remember, once you do the bottom part, guys, you have to turn it and flip it around. And now you got to do the top. And you're gonna repeat the same exact steps. You're gonna do one side for the whatever you choose to do. Like I said, most people do a minute to a minute and 15, minute 20. I noticed with the machine itself, it did 2 minutes. So I'm gonna, from now on, I'm just gonna go with the machine with the 2 minutes because I know for a fact that it's gonna get that heat that it really needs, and the long amount of temperature, because when you get the minute or the 2 minutes, that's where everybody just going on the whiff, because like I said, the machine didn't recognize it, but it's always doing updates. So I believe that's kind of one of the little updates because it never did that before, but now it does that. Like I said, after it's in 2 minutes, it literally beeps, and I use my timer to check to see how long it takes, and every 2 minutes it would beep. So I did that, and that's what I would do. If you're using a Cricut maker machine, I will go with the machine and do each side for 2 minutes. That the machine will beep, and you'll know, okay, time to lift it, turn it, and go on to the next side. But guys, most important to really get a good picture, a good image. One, you got to have good ink, and make sure that your ink is good, and you will know when you print your print. And two, you just want to make sure, like I said, you want to tape it down really, really good. That's like probably the key. Even if the image is not bright, the key is to tape it down really good. I mean, you're gonna pull it so tight that you probably think it's about to rip. Who knows? But you're gonna pull it, and you're gonna tape it really good, and you wanna tape it down till where it's so tight, and you're gonna take your hand, you're gonna rub it across to make sure that you still getting that really tight, that tightness, and then you want to tape it. And when you see the tapes going all the way across, that's the seam. And the reason why you want to make sure you have that part taped, because you don't want to have that line. A lot of people get that line on their mugs is because they don't tape it right. They don't line it up correctly. So you want to line it up correctly, and then you want to tape it down that seam, guys. Tape it nicely and make it tight. So that's why you see the tape going across. I'm going to repeat it again. The tape is going across all the way down like that, because that's the seam of the line. And I want to make sure that it's nice and tight, so that I'm not going to get that seam, that white line, that seam on my mug. So it's done. Then you want to let it cool off, but because of the video, I'm gonna kind of take it off, because it's a little easier to peel the tape off when it's hot compared to once it cools off. The tape kind of like just peels off a little bit, but it's hot. Your girl gotta get some heat gloves. You see them right now. I'm using the oven mitt. It works. It works well for me. So until then, your girl gotta get some oven mitts. Like I said in the last video, if you feel free, you wanna send your girl some heat resistant gloves, I really appreciate it. But anyway, so I'm gonna try to take the tape off, like I said, when it's hot, because it kind of peels off more easily when it's hot than once it cools off. I mean, it peels off, but then you really struggling, because it's not like sticky no more. So you gotta really cut it and deep down. And as you see, I have a lot of tape on it, so that makes it even harder. So that's why you notice you'll see a lot of people kind of just get and take the tape off while it's still hot, or even if it's not hot, like it's warm before it kind of get cold. So you see, because it's not, see how it pulls off. It really comes off very easily. I'm not recommending you do this because, like I said, it's hot, especially if you don't have no heat resistant gloves. And as you see on the bottom, I tried to show you, but I don't know if you can see it. But if you can see it on the bottom, from when I flipped it, some of the parchment paper moved, and some of it actually, so it kind of scraped a little bit of the bottom of my cup, but it's okay. It wasn't bad. It's not good. As you see in the background, that's me over there. That's my cup that I made for myself. So yeah. So as you see, it's hot, but you can see, as what I was telling you, you know. So you definitely wants to get. You see, I don't have that the ghost and all that. So you definitely wants to like I said, you definitely wanna make sure you just tape it down. And once you get it taped down, you're good to go, guys. You're good to go. So I hope this helps. Again, like I said, I will keep coming back and doing more videos, until y'all get it, y'all get the understanding of it. Because, like I said, it took me a while to get the understanding of, to really get it down pack, and I still don't have it 100% because I'm still learning as we go. But as you see, there's no lining, there's no ghosting. So yeah, guys, I hope y'all guys really walk away with something out of this. You know, sorry for the glare. That was the light. But like I said, you can always go back to the other video and watch. But as you see, when I turn it, you don't see no white line in that. So there was no ghosting. They came out perfectly. And guys, like I said, I will keep doing this until y'all get it, till you understand it. I really appreciate y'all for rocking me. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. And to the next video, y'all stay safe, y'all stay blessed. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys. Later.